Hi Taurus, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 17th to the 23rd of November. Let's begin. Sorry for missing your reading last week. I was very caught up in a lot of things and I couldn't get it done. So I'm doing your reading for the earth signs first this week to make up for it. I'm very tired today as is. I'm trying to power through. I have this weird feeling, I'm not sure if it's anxiety, or if it's like something that you've never done before. I'm trying to, it's like you're in a room that you've never been before, like you're going to a new elevated position within your life here. It's like something that you've never done before. Not done, it's like a place, it's like a room, a place you've never been to before that feels like an upgrade in your life. It's like you feeling like your life has upgraded. And it's this feeling of pleasure that you're having within you, but it feels a bit anxious, I don't know why. Pardon me. So your current energy that you're embodying at this time is you're in this energy of really believing in yourself. You've made a lot of progress to get to the point that you're currently at. For me, the Three of Wands is like where he is currently, is half barren, half life, and he's stepping into a new vista. Literally, he's on the edge of where it's golden, it's abundant, it's golden, it's like a golden land, golden desert, golden sea, whatever you want to consider it. But it's very abundant, it's golden for him. Again, gender's irrelevant if you've watched me before. Male or female or anything in between. But it's like you're moving into a much better, broadening your life, basically broadening what's possible for you. You're seeing the progress, you're realizing that you're made a lot of progress to get to the point you're currently at, and you really believe that more is achievable for you, and that's allowing you to broaden your horizons here. You're expanding what you know already in terms of life. You're going into a new life here. You're going into a new life is the best way I can put it. It's like you're no longer afraid of moving in the darkness. You're no longer afraid of moving forward into places, experiences, things that you've never done before. You're moving away from comfort and deciding to venture on an adventure and to travel here. And this is something to do with like things that you have never done before, things that are brand new to you because you've mastered everything that is behind you. Three of Wands here. This is the this guy. He becomes the wand maker, and this is marks the end of this journey of him actually learning how to create a wand, because he's wanted to originally create these staves that people could walk around on, but then he figured out that you could create wands. And he was like, I want to learn how to make it, because there was no one where he lived that did this. And he had to travel by sea, by land, to basically figure out where he could learn how to make wands. So it's like he's been through the elements, he's been through nature, his own nature also, and really mastered himself to such a great degree that he can now actually apply what he's learned in his journey. And he can call himself the one master, the one maker, because he has gone through that journey. And this journey isn't an easy journey to go through, to actually learn how to make a wand. It really tested him. It really tested his resolve, really tested his will. He had to go off, again, like I said, travel around the world, travel around different places, learn from different people, be receptive. No matter the conditions, he went and he traveled. He was very determined to basically master this skill. And this is kind of what it is for you here. It's like you've mastered yourself here, mastered your own application of your own ability within your life, of like figuring out what you want and what you don't want from life. And as a result of this, you're in this energy of the King of Pentacles, which is about wealth, fulfillment. You're feeling very wealthy at this time, feeling fulfilled. And I don't feel this is financial. This is more in regards to yourself, your own development, because you did feel like, for a long time, you were in this energy of the you've been in this energy of the Nine of Wands, prior to this mastery, of feeling like, you're on your last legs, feeling that, you're fatigued from life, you're fatigued in general from things, and this energy that you've been in, you're victorious here. Like you've gone through this journey, and you've gone through this journey to master yourself here, and you've mastered yourself here. You've been feeling fatigued, but at the same time, you're victorious, you're fulfilled, you're feeling wealthy. So the wealth of energy is what I'm seeing here, that's allowing you to feel more harmonious within yourself, be more unified within your mind and your heart, as well as being in balance. And this energy also is, you able to now take leadership of your life, because you understand yourself to a great degree. You no longer have to go with other people's ideas of what your life should look like and what your life should be like. You are now following your own heart. You are following your own heart and mind. And it's interesting because it's, you've got two bulls, and bulls are representative of Taurus, and it's like you're in your own energy here, in your own energy, sitting on your throne. So it's like you're really tapped into your abundant nature here. You're victorious. And again, it's like a battle of good and evil that you've been in within yourself, a battle within yourself of mastering. So this was the final challenge here of you mastering yourself. Is like this battle that happened within you, of like an evil within you and a good within you. And I'm not talking about your shadow self. Your shadow self is part of you, but it's like you had this choice between two parts of you, whether you wanted to embody more of this evil kind of energy or be more of a good person. But it's like the good within you has triumphed over the evil, and the evil represents like a self-sabotaging way of living, and this good represents of a way of you recognizing yourself, recognizing that you want to level up in all stages, and not to get caught up in, self-sabotage, basically. So you had this battle within you, and you're victorious here, but you're feeling tired, you're feeling fatigued by what you've been through, but it has brought you into unity and harmony and balance. And it's also, actively keeping on moving forwards. You're actively moving forwards. Sometimes I don't speak English. I don't know why I'm speaking. And you're actively stepping into a new cycle here. And this is more in line with your destiny, your karma, your luck is increasing as a result of you actively moving forwards. I don't know why, but the god Typhon is very significant here for you. It's like watching over you, protecting you as you're going through this transition to stop you from going backwards. It's like you're continuing to move forwards, but it could be easy for you to go backwards because of the fatigue you currently feel of going through this journey and going through this sort of battle within yourself. Just like Typhon is kind of stopping you here from the wheel turning backwards. It's like stopping it from moving backwards, so you can just keep moving forwards and you can stay on the top side of the wheel of fortune, where you have a good life, basically, where you have an enjoyable life and you have enjoy, so you don't go backwards into the way you were before. And you're doing this actively, so the wheel of fortune is not something that's passively done. It's something that you have to actively step into a new cycle. And as you're stepping into this new cycle, the energy you're currently in right now, as you're watching it, you're balancing yourself more. You're trying to balance yourself. You're trying to come into even more balance than you already have, because your environment around you is a bit chaotic around you. So it's just like you're juggling situations around you, juggling things in your life, trying to bring harmony and balance into those also. But you do already feel the harmony and balance within yourself, and you're able to manifest things. You're manifesting very quickly here, things for that you desire from life, because you understand yourself now to a great deal. Again, you've been through this journey. You're a very spiritual person here, Taurus, whoever I'm reading for, because the wand represent is obviously magic. It's magic that you're doing in some kind of way, and the wand maker to imbue the wand itself with magic. That's why he journeyed. It's not readily available, this knowledge of how to implement these ideas, how to create a wand. And so when he creates this wand, the powerfulest evil wizard comes and challenges him, because he laughs at him, he scoffs at him and says, well, you're creating wands for good. What nonsense is this? So he challenges him to a fight to show that he's superior and that he should change his ways. But he defeats the evil wizard. And the evil wizard is also, again, your own aspect, this evil side of you that was like, no, the way you're going about things is wrong, because that's not the way the world is, that's not the way people are. And it wanted you to be in this sort of self-sabotaging state where you would harm yourself in some kind of way through addictions or through some just an evil way of being that was draining your energy, that would drain your energy. But you reckon you have been in that energy before for a long time, and you recognize it for what it is and what the outcome of that energy was, because you had to recover from it. So you recognized it and you had this sort of battle within you, and this has led to your mastery, and it's allowing you to step into this new abandoned golden land in front of you. It's like you've been, by going through, you had to go through this battle. It's like the last barrier before you can actually get onto the other side. It's like the fence in itself, where they say where the grass is greener on the other side. I'm saying like the white fence. It's like a white fence that was in between, and this is what that fence was. I'm hearing like Tom Sawyer. That I don't know why, but that fence. It was a fence. They're stopping you. I didn't even know this. I've forgotten the story of Tom Sawyer. But as you begin this week, you're trying to bring situations around you within your life into harmony, into balance. You're juggling things, like I said, like within yourself, you've changed you in a major way. I wouldn't say it's changed. You've come into agreement within yourself. It's like your energy is very unified. I'm seeing your energy very unified. It was very separate before. As this darker side of you and this lighter side of you, not, I wouldn't say lighter, but this evil and this good side of you were fighting each other. Like you were in conflict with yourself about which way you should really be. and you've healed as you've gone through this sort of battle, this war of like, you've defeated the evil side of you, and the evil side recognizes the good side as the better side. So it's allowed you to become unified here. I'm seeing these two as the evil and the good here within you. As you begin the week, before we begin the week, your theme for the week here, so we're doing one card themes now, I think it makes more sense, is the Fool. So the Fool is officially the beginning of a new cycle. So when you're in this energy of the Wheel of Fortune, this is actively done. You step into a new cycle actively. But for the new cycle to actively, to energetically start, physically the step needs to be taken first. But for it to be energetically done, the attachments to the previous cycle must be let go of for you to be able to move into the new cycle. But you have to actively step into it first. And so the Fool card actually is a indication that spiritually and energetically speaking, that the new cycle has officially begun. So congratulations. So this is the beginning of this new cycle for you, new officially, energetically. So physically, you've already, before the week begins, you have already actively stepped into a new cycle, but it's like you're releasing things around you. Then this is what is representative of this balance and harmony with your external, with your physical world. And you're embodying a very pure way of being, where you're following your heart here. You're allowing yourself to be more spontaneous. You recognize that you being spontaneous is your heart leading you to what you desire, and you're listening to your heart here, and it's not going to lead you wrong. Whenever you listen to your heart, you can never make a wrong decision. Never ever can you make a wrong decision if you follow your heart. And you'll be seeing feathers a lot, and this is your indication that you are on the right path in regards to what is next, and what you're doing at the time is the right thing to do. And here in the Fool card, he's not carrying much baggage with him as he's moving forward. He's not taking anything, as I was saying, to actively step into this new cycle. You have to let go of the attachments to the old, and this is what you're doing here during this week as you're stepping into the new cycle. This is what's going on. So you're going through this energy for the whole week of this new cycle, but you need to let go of the old, the attachments to the old cycle. But this is the energy you're going through here this week. Between Monday and Wednesday, you're going through this energy of the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is about spirituality, being an inquisitive, almost having like a inquisitive, childlike attitude about you, about asking questions about things, particularly about spirituality. Like you want to know things from a place of love, not from a place of hate. You want to know things from a place of love, like what is this and what is that, what is that. And you've been asking questions about spirituality, you've been doing research, you've been watching YouTube videos. I'm seeing you like late at night listening to stuff, like putting it on your earphones and like going to sleep listening to like things about spirituality, and like trying to make sense of your life, and trying to make sense of religions, and trying to make sense of what spirituality really is. You've been having dreams, like vivid, very vivid dreams about stuff, but you've been seeing things that are maybe otherworldly, like abnormal, and you haven't been able to explain it. And you don't realize it, but you're on the right track. It's like you're on a streamlined connection to your intuition, to your spirituality. So you're upgrading spiritually very quickly here. You're very swiftly. You are being swept along. You're seeing a lot of movement, a lot of speed, moving forward in regards to figuring out things finally, is what I want to say. It's like you've been very doubtful for a while about things, and it's like you're like, what the hell is this and what the hell is that? Like, what does this mean? And you're now able to ask the right questions, and it's helping you unlock psychic gifts, because you're applying what you're learning into your life. You're meditating. You're learning about chakras. You're meditating with, like, you're listening to frequencies while you're sleeping. You're listening to frequencies while you're sleeping, while you're sitting down or something. You're listening to some things that are helping you heal your chakras, and you feel them, and you're recognizing them for what they're doing, and you're recognizing them as real, not something that is just wishy-washy. You recognize the reality of things, and you're moving fast very quickly. I'm seeing your chakras are becoming more and more aligned. They're not fully aligned yet. You have some blockages. You have some blockage around your solar plexus, which is about your willpower, your sacral chakra, and I'm seeing your crown chakra as well. So if you want to do any particular work, those three would be ideal. And it's not your heart. You think it's your heart chakra. It's not your heart chakra. It's your those three that I've mentioned that are causing the problems within your alignment of energy. And you should also listen to was it 432 hertz? Yeah, I'm hearing. Yeah, you should listen to 432 hertz music as well. Well, you've been already doing it, but you should listen to it more. It's helping you move forward. It's going to help you move even more forward quickly and tapping into your psychic gifts. And this is allowing for your personal development. This is allowing for you to upgrade your physical reality as well as upgrade your life in every way. And if you have any ailments, physical, mental, or emotional, this is going to really help them. It'll help you cure them. You're going to understand how to do it because you have the ability to do it. I'm hearing healer. You're able to heal. You have very powerful healing energy. Again, the one maker uses his wands for good, and he's the only one ever to use them for good, and he uses them for healing. So it's like you are a healer. Your power is very powerful as a healer. Yeah. Be determined. Keep being determined to follow this path and figure out your psychic gifts. Connect more to your spirituality. Persuade yourself to continue down this journey because you're going to be more happy than you will ever expect. You'll be way more happier than you can ever expect by you doing this. Like, you have no idea where this is going to lead you. You're doing it on a whim. Like, you're like, this looks interesting. This looks fascinating. Looks entertaining. And it's like you're able to figure out some answers that you've been asking for a long time, but you didn't get from people or places or things. And you're now finally able to get them for your own connection. And you will be getting answers here. This is your confirmation. You will be figuring out things to a much greater degree than you ever have moving forwards in the next coming weeks to months to years, in regards to your identity, in regards to your purpose, in regards to your life and where it should go for you. Like, in terms of your idea of where you want to go is going to change from where you want to go right now. And this is not negative. This is very, very positive, because where you're shifting from is a life, where you're shifting to is a life of fulfillment, of love, of joy, a lot of joy. I'm seeing you like really happy, surrounded by a lot of people and just like feeling very joyous. But yeah, you will be getting all the answers, and you will be going much more deeper. But this is helping you also to recognize, where you're going, what this new cycle is. How it's going to help you recognize that you are in the beginning of a new cycle. And this new cycle then comes in between Wednesday and Friday. So Wednesday and Friday, you're feeling victorious, feeling successful because of the progress you've made. Something is happening here for you where you feel like this divine love. You feel, again, very successful, very victorious. It's making you enthusiastic about what's in your future, and it's, you feel this divine love. You feel harmonious with the universe, and you feel harmonious within your life path. New opportunities and ideas coming in for you, inspiration in the form of inspiration about what you need to do next. And this comes from you tapping into your spirituality. The more you tap, again, you're being swept along here, spiritually speaking. You're moving forward very swiftly. You're upgrading, spiritually speaking, very swiftly. So when you do the personal development, you're able to throw off things from yourself within your subconscious, within your shadow, physical, mental. I'm a strong believer on this because I had chronic depression from when I was a very young child. I had chronic depression, very extreme chronic depression, until I was at least 28, 29. I'm not going to say how old I am, but I had it for a long time, chronic depression, and it was bad. It was bad. And, when I started meditating, my life shifted. Literally everything changed. When I started meditating, my chronic depression disappeared as well, which was crazy because I tried everything. Well, not everything, but I tried a lot of things to get rid of it. Addictions, all kinds of stuff. Nothing worked. Nothing worked. I started meditating, just sitting down for 5 minutes and breathing it in and out, and it changed everything for me. And this is something similar happening to you here between Monday and Wednesday. As you get into Wednesday and Friday, something's coming in here for you, new opportunities, new ideas that are coming in for you that are going to allow you for you to grow, that are going to allow for you to create something. It's like very creative, create a new path, create a new life for yourself here. And this is gonna make you feel like divine love, like feel harmonious with the universe, feel very harmonious that your life is going in the right direction. Things are working out the way that they should be working out for you. Like you have a deep feeling that you don't have to worry about anything. That's what the bliss is. It's like you don't have to worry about things that are not important. Like you just need to worry about what you're doing with yourself, what you're doing with your time, not necessarily what other people are doing. Like, and this is what this bliss is like, you don't have to worry. You're on this path, you're on your journey of elevating, and you have an open mind about where you're being led. And this is what this bliss is. This is a fairy tale ending to this old cycle that you were in. Like I was saying before the week begins, the energy that as you're watching me, you have actively stepped into a new cycle. But officially, the new cycle will begin energetically speaking. Like physically, you have to step into it first before the energy can shift. The energy shifted now here, and this is happening between Wednesday and Friday. It's this fairy tale ending, and this ending is marked with new opportunities and ideas coming in for you here very strongly. That's going to make you feel very enthusiastic. That's your key giveaway here. You're going to feel very victorious by whatever this is. I got the Ace of Wands. I got the Ace of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Wands. So, new opportunities, new ideas coming. If you're going to see growth here from whatever this is, it's going to be inspired to you. Like it's going to come into you in the form of inspiration. Like you're just going to feel inspired to do it, just like the fool knows, like he just knows all of a sudden what he needs to do. And this is, I feel like your psychic senses just click. I don't know what it is, but it's knowing. There's 5 different types of clears. There's clear audience, clear sentience, clear voyant, like all those clears. So your clear here is you can have more than one psychic gift, and your psychic gift here, your strongest one that you're working on at the moment without realizing, is your knowing. So you will know things without knowing why you know them. And this is what the Fool also has, whereas he begins this journey. Like he's waiting for the right moment, right time for him to start the journey. And he stays in this energy of being happy, feeling happy, singing, enjoying. And people call him a fool because he's like, how can he be like that? They're like, how can he be like that? But he's not a fool because he's waiting for the right moment. He's not just going to start off his journey foolishly, but they think he's a fool, but he's not. He's just waiting for the right moment to begin his journey, and when the right moment comes, he embarks on this journey. And this is sort of what's going on here for you. It's like you're waiting for it, and inspiration, just like the fool, is inspired that now is the time, and it's like this new opportunities, new ideas are coming in about which way for you to go next. And these whatever it is going to lead to a lot of growth and a lot of it's gonna allow you to express yourself creatively. Pardon me. It's gonna come in the form of you really putting yourself first and nurturing yourself, nurturing your energy, nurturing yourself. Remember to always put yourself first. Really connect to yourself and nurture yourself, and you'll be very prosperous. Yeah, that's your advice here as this new beginning starts for you between Wednesday and Friday. You're considered as someone that is an Earth Mother. You're very connected to your own nature. You're connected to Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. You're very connected to nature in general. You love animals, and they love you back. You like birds in particular. You like birds in particular. I've seen cats as well. Like, you like animals. You're not much of a dog person, whoever I'm speaking to. Like, you like dogs, but you prefer to have if you're to have a pet, you're like a bird or a cat. And anyway, so you are, as you're nurturing yourself, you're going to be manifesting things in your life very quickly. The more you nurture yourself, just remember to always put yourself first in every situation. Nurture yourself first, rather than everybody else. It's causality, cause and effect. When you nurture yourself, the universe will give you more situations where you feel nurtured. When you don't nurture yourself, the universe will give you more situations that make you feel like you're not nurtured. So how you feel on the inside is reflected on the outside here, and that's your advice here as you're starting this new cycle. And you're gonna feel really happy when whatever this comes in. It's gonna come in the form of an inspiration. It's gonna be different for different of you, and it's gonna allow you to really move forward within your life, and it's going to make you feel very victorious because it's within your reach. And again, it's interesting that it's the Six of Wands. So in this situation here, he's able to convince the people that he actually makes wands for good, that he's using his wands for healing. They think he's an evil person when he tells them that he's able to create wands, so they try to fight him in the Five of Wands, sorry. They try to fight him, and so it's very interesting that the story keeps coming up for you here. It's like you've been trying to heal people. You've been trying to help people heal themselves, and it's like you've been on this journey of really figuring out yourself spiritually speaking, and you're still doing it. But you've come to a great mastery within yourself spiritually speaking. The ones are representative of, this kind of wand of magic. This is what you've been working on. New opportunities, ideas, creativity, growth, inspiration. This is what a wand is, basically. And this is what you've been working towards, understanding yourself. And this is through spiritual means that you get there. The wand also represents a spark of creativity, the spark of inspiration. And this is what you've been looking for, inspiration. You've been looking for inspiration. And this is what's making you feel victorious. It's like you're finally getting inspiration about what to do. Because you've always had inspiration about what your next step is, but you haven't had one in a long time. That's what's made you feel very disconnected from things in general. So, but it's because you were on the journey of figuring out, how to do the other stuff, how to bring yourself into balance, how to do other things, how to create the inspiration for yourself, how to create it for yourself rather than it being given to you. That's what the wand is all about. That's what making the wand is all about, especially because you're a healer. You need to be able to create energy for yourself rather than just using the energy. That makes sense. But you understand now that you can do both. And this is what the whole point of this mastery was. It was part of your soul's progression, soul's growth. It's very interesting. But you're feeling very victorious here. And then between Friday and Sunday, you're going through this energy of the strength. So the strength is some sort of situation that's appearing before you that's making you feel very frightened, anxious in some kind of way. In the story here, the fool is on a journey. The sun's bearing down on him. He's climbing a cliff. He's very tired. As he gets to the top, there's a lion that appears before him. And the lion opens its mouth, and he's trying to figure out like what he should do in this situation. You know, the lion's strong. He can't outrun the lion. He can't do anything. He comes to a conclusion. He can't do anything. You know, the lion's too strong. It's too fast. They'll catch him. He'll eat him. He'll play with him until he's dead. So what he decides to do instead, he starts to pray. And as he's praying, this woman appears. And so it's kind of like that here for you. So the situation's appearing for you that's making you feel very frightened, very anxious. And, you know, it's calling for you to tap within, that you have the answers within about how to progress forward. Use the spirituality that you're working on, and the spirituality helps you connect more to your divine feminine energy. And the divine feminine energy is all about knowing. It's all about having all the answers within, having a knowing about what the right answer is. And this is what the strength, in a way, is inviting you to do, to find the answers within, because you know you'll be able to. And so intuitively he figures out, and this is also in regards to intuition, the divine feminine. So he figures out here that, you know, he can't do anything. He doesn't have the answer. He tries to look within. So his only option is to pray. So he prays, you know, to whoever to save him from this lion. And this woman appears, and she's a flower maiden. And she appears out of nowhere, and she puts her hand on the lion's head, and she calms the lion down. And she appears from behind the lion, and the lion calms down. And the fool's stunned. He's like, you know, he opens his mouth to ask her, like, how the hell did she subdue the lion? And she shushes him, and she goes, you know, the lion saw me as calm and strong, so the lion became calm and strong. Whereas, you know, the fool sees the lion and he becomes fearful and anxious, so the lion becomes fearful and anxious and decides he wants to eat him. And she, you know, the lion doesn't try to eat this woman, this flower maiden. And she tells the fool that, you know, there's other ways of using your strength other than being physical. And this, I feel like, is very important for you, because it's like you need to have the inner strength at this time, because some situation is appearing before you, between Friday and Sunday, where it's gonna feel like it's a lion, like something trying to destroy you, eat you, you know, kill you in some kind of way. It's some kind of situation that's really making you feel fear. But instead of feeling fear, the advice here is to feel calm and strong. Know yourself. Tap into your inner strength. Be calm and tap into this inner strength you have. Wherever these situations are, will recognize your inner strength, and they will also become calm and strong. What you are on the inside is reflected on the outside. In the situation with the fool, because he's fearful and anxious, this lion also becomes fearful and anxious and decides to eat him. Whereas, you know, when the lady appears, she's calm, right? So she calms the lion down, and that's your advice here. It's like whatever the situation is, just be calm about it and be strong. Tap into your inner strength. Don't be physical. There's other ways of using strength. Tap into your inner strength. And the reason I say that is someone's coming in here, or some sort of situation that's trying to lie to you, trying to deceive you, trying to betray you in some way, and you're having to take cunning actions to move away from it. And I'm feeling very strongly that you need to be very calm, because I feel like this situation, or whatever it is, this person, whatever it is going to really try to throw you off. It's really going to try to trigger you in some kind of way. It's going to lie to you in some kind of way, try to deceive you, try to betray you. But you have to be cunning, and the best way to be cunning with this, take cunning action towards this situation, to not let this energy in of this lying, betraying, deceiving energy, is to be calm and strong. The more calm you are, the more easily you'll find the strength to take cunning actions away from it. It's really strange. It's just appeared out of nowhere, this situation. But I feel like it's like some sort of test. It feels like some sort of, it doesn't feel like a test, but it's like an energy in the physical. Someone doesn't like you and is trying to stop you. They see you evolving. They see you like, they see you as the fool. They see you as someone that is beginning this brand new journey. They're going through a deep, recuperating from the fatigue, healing themselves, and they want to sabotage you. Or it could be a situation, and yeah, they want you to put in this energy of grief, loneliness, tears. They don't want you to move forwards. They want you to basically drop these cups and spill all the wine there. They want you to sabotage yourself. Yep. They're going to try putting you in this energy where you feel like you need to protect yourself, that you need to protect yourself from competition, challenges, people trying to obstruct you. I feel like it's a person. It's a person coming in here. It's a person you already know. That's very annoying. You find very annoying. And this person is trying to stop you from moving forward. They see you growing and they hate the fact that you're growing. They're jealous of you. And it's like you've started this new, I always say at the Wheel of Fortune, you know, when you start this new cycle, of course I already told you the other stuff, like you have to actively physically step into it and then energetically it happens. But at the beginning of the cycle, you can go backwards. You can either go forwards or backwards. But when you go quarter way in or halfway into the cycle, the new cycle, the old pathway no longer exists. So if you go back somehow to the start of the cycle, you can't go backwards then. But at the beginning of a cycle and the end of a cycle, you can go either way. And this person is trying to push you backwards. They're jealous that you're leveling up. They don't want you to level up. They have a vendetta against you. They really have a vendetta against you. They really, really envy you in so many ways. You might be younger than them, and they hate the fact that you're leveling up. This could be in work in particular. Somebody at your workplace doesn't like you and they really hate you, and they're in a position of power, and they wanna stop you from really becoming more than what your life currently is. They're showing up here as one of your challenges. Who's this person? They're very dark. This person's very dark, skin color wise. They have dark skin. As your confirmation, you already know who this person is. They have dark skin. I'm seeing their skin. They're very dark internally as well. They don't understand their own selves. They are in conflict. They have addiction problems. They're battling with addiction. No one knows about this addiction. They do heavy drugs, and people don't know that they do heavy drugs. A lot of people don't know they do heavy drugs. They're struggling with their own mental health, and they're projecting onto you because you trigger the insecurities. But that's not your fault, that's theirs, because they're too afraid to heal themselves. So they're taking it out on you, trying to make you become like them. In your face, they're very friendly, but behind your back is a different situation. And you know this already. You know something's off with this person. They're not as sincere as they appear, because you have caught them out at times. That's your confirmation. You already know who this person is. Use your inner guidance here. Trust that you've been on this journey of the hermit. The fool goes on this journey, and he goes on this journey. He knows he has to climb this mountain, and as he gets to the top of the mountain, he recognizes that every part of his journey he's learned something valuable. But he's like, he hasn't learned anything from this journey so far. So he decides to carry on climbing, and he ends up climbing up another mountain. And this mountain is even more treacherous. He ends up growing this white beard, which represents his wisdom. And, his fingers start bleeding from the cold, and his teeth start chattering. He gets right to the top, the peak. And he's like, what's the purpose of me coming up here? There's nothing, but it's freezing, and it's, the ground is brittle and rough and jagged. He's like, what was the point of me coming up here? and he turns around to look around him, and he sees a little hole, and it's like that hole. It's like a hole in the wall. He sees, and he sees a cave basically. And he turns around. So it's like as you get to the top, you need to look around and look at the situation around you, because you're at the top here. You're at the top. You're at the end of the cycle, the old cycle. You're at the end, and this is interesting because the fool also is at the edge of a cliff. He's at the edge of a cliff, which is could be the top of a mountain. Where he's taking this massive leap onto this new cycle. And so he turns around and he goes into this cave, and in this cave finds this cloak, and he finds this lantern. The cloak here represents comfortability from the environment. That he's no longer chattering his teeth, he's no longer feeling the cold, and he has this lantern which illuminates the way for him. But he sits inside of this cave and he meditates, and he just allows his mind to wander, to give him the answer that he seeks. And this is your advice here, to just allow your mind to wander when this person tries to throw you off. Allow your mind to wander, and in regards to your inner guidance. So the fool, he does this to tap into his inner guidance, and this is what you need to do here. And again, I've given you the key here, is using your inner strength. Tap into your inner strength, be as calm as possible, and this is what gonna allow you to move away from this situation. This is the key. I see this sometimes as a key, and this is the key. It's a big key for you here, that's gonna unlock this door completely. But this is like the last hurdle here that you're going through, and this is something very physical that's happening here, and it's gonna be a physical change that you're gonna experience. So whoever this person is, just be as calm as you can. You don't have to go be crazy with them. You don't have to match their energy at all. You already know this as well. Let's pull out your challenges. So your challenge here for the week, your first one is the Eight of Cups. So you might be abandoning your success here. You might be finding difficulty from walking away from things that are disappointing you, things that are, that have abandoned you in any kind of way. Like you're feeling like it's hard to make this decision, come to this decision, to take action towards this new breakthrough, this breakthrough. You don't recognize it as a breakthrough, but you're finding it difficult to take action, to take action, to make the decision to take action, to let go of the disappointments, the past. It's like you're in a new cycle now. Like in order for you to fully transition, you have to let go of the attachments to the old cycle. If you don't let go of the attachments to the old cycle, you can't move into the new one, because it's like, imagine yourself, you're on this wheel of fortune and you're at the top of this cycle here. I had to enter this new, I see the beginning of the cycle here at the top, 12 o'clock. And it's like you're in this new one, you're at the top here and you're trying to move forwards, but you have all these elastic bands trying around you. And these are attachments to things. The more you have, the more harder it is to move forwards, And if you keep trying without removing the attachment, what is going to happen? The elastics are going to push you backwards. You're going to go forwards and bam, you're going to go flying backwards. So you need to remove these attachments before you can move forwards. And this is what is going on. And this person that's trying to come in and trigger you, this is in a lesson that you've already learned about having inner strength, having that calm, being calm about what's being presented. The whole strength, the whole reason about this lesson that the Fool goes through, and this is for you as well at this time, is no matter what is in front of you, you must be determined to keep moving forward. And the best way to do it is to be calm and strong. If the Fool was calm and strong when he got to the top of the cliff, that lion wouldn't have opened its mouth. It wouldn't have tried to eat him. He would have been able to calm the lion down and continue on his journey. But instead he had to pray. If that lady didn't appear, he would have been dead. So this is the advice here. No matter what comes before you, you must be determined to move forward in your life path. Don't allow things to sway you. Don't allow things to bully you into a way of being. Trust me, I don't like bullies. I never have. I mean, I've got a whole history of. I used to bully bullies. I was a strange kid. So anyway, yeah, this is you're having difficulty here of like really cutting the head of this decision. It's like this decision is weighing down on you, and you're just like you know you're like it's gonna eat you. It's like the past is. I'm seeing these as like these elastic bands. Like I was saying, it's very interesting. Like you're trying to cut them off, but it's like they're trying to latch onto you here during this week. Again, these things are just challenges. They're not actually real. They're not actually things that are happening to you unless you give them energy. Unless you buy into them, it's good for me to tell you so that you're aware of these things now that are trying to stop you. Let go of the old ways. Let go of things that are disappointing you. Let go of the abandonments. Keep moving forward. The future is very bright for you. Let's pull out an outcome to see what the outcome of this reading is. I don't know if you heard that, but that was a confirmation for you. Let's see. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, it's a very interesting outcome. So it's like you're going through a lot of emotions this week, and your outcome is very emotional. It's very emotional. You're going through this energy of really, your outcome here for the week. At the end of the week, you're going to feel like you're being enslaved in some kind of way, like you're being restricted. You're being restricted in some kind of way, and this is really forcing you to be. It's like your shadow side is getting triggered here, and it's like you're being very restricted, and it's forcing you into this hangman energy. It's like this devil energy is forcing you into the hangman energy here, and you're really going, allowing yourself to surrender. You're consciously surrendering the old. You're consciously surrendering what no longer fits you, what no even mindsets, things, places, people, even ideas that you have within yourself that no longer resonate with who you are now, like old ways of being. You're surrendering, sacrificing the stagnation, and you're pausing everything. You're putting everything on pause. You're like, hold on, I need to deal with this situation before I do something that is not good for me. And this energy that's coming in between Friday and Sunday that's really throwing you off, because you recognize it for what it is something that's trying to enslave you into the old way, trying to chain you. That's trying to chain you into the old way, because you're moving forward, and it's like an emergency, like trying to bring you back into the old. And it's this person that's watching you that's really desperate to bring you back into the old way of being, because again they see you really leveling up. They're tempting you to get hot-headed, to lose your cool, to be brash. Again, your advice is to be calm and strong, but they're tempting you by whatever they're doing, and you're recognizing it for what it is. They're trying to put a chain on you. They're trying to trap you so that you can't move forward in that new cycle. You can't move forward on the wheel of fortune, and you're it's interesting because it's like you're like, do you know what? Screw this. I'm turning upside down. If you're doing this with me, I'm turning upside down. And as you turn upside down, you're like, and what I mean by upside down is you're not reacting the normal way you're reacting. You're reacting in a way where you're calm and strong, where you're recognizing that you need to be calm and strong. And that's what I mean by you going upside down. By doing that, it's like you're really able to surrender, sacrifice all the stagnation, the stagnating energies that are trying to stop you from moving forward. And you're gaining new perspective about what this person is, what this person represents in this time in your life, basically what this person is a representation of, as not just an obstacle, but spiritually speaking, what this person is representative of. And it's allowing it's allowing you to tap into your sacred knowledge that exists within you. Again, the divine feminine energy, like I was saying before, of like connecting to this deep knowing that you have the answers within, and this is what you're doing here. When you go into this hangman mode, you're going and tapping into intuition, really tapping into divine feminine energy of really knowing and having all the answers within and trusting that you have the answers within. And this allowing you to really step into this energy of following your heart, following what you know to be true, because you're not allowing this situation to rile you up within your mind, your heart saying, no, that's not me anymore. Like, I've moved away from that. I'm going to continue moving forwards, following my heart. And this is going to allow you to cut through all the illusion, the confusion in regards to how you should choose, what action you should take. Like what action you should take. You're going to be able to cut through the illusion. And this is particularly in regards to the situation between Friday and Sunday. That is kind of like a lesson, I guess. But it's not really a lesson. It's a lot deeper than that. It's something that's gonna be significant later down the line when you step into your purpose fully. It's something that you're going to remember and something that you're going to do moving forwards. I don't know exactly, I'm not going to go into it, but it's something that you're going to remember and implement in this situation that you're going through between Friday and Sunday. It's a very important thing within your life, within your life. And because of this, you're going to be able to cut through the illusion, the confusion about what choices you should make, what decisions you should make, and what decision you should make, should I say. And this is going to create harmonious change within your life, of you really becoming balanced, becoming harmonious, becoming being able to juggle things to a greater deal. Here in the Two of Pentacles, he's able to create one pentacle from two pentacles. And this has also got the Ouroboros and the sign of infinity, which means a rebirth here for you happening. A deep rebirth, very abundant rebirth here, as blessed by the planet of Jupiter. I don't know where you have Jupiter in your chart, but it's significant here. Jupiter's doing some kind of transit that's benefiting you here at this time. I'm not into astrology, that's just the I know about astrology, but I'm not like, I don't know everything, but I know this much because I know it. Okay, I'm hearing it. But something's going on that's benefiting you here, and this is leading to wealth. This is leading to fulfillment. This is leading to some sort of gift, some sort of opportunity. What is this? Ooh. Some sort of gift that is going to allow you to plan for your future. It's going to allow you to make some sort of decision from confidence. It's a wealth of fulfillment. It's love. It's going to lead to love very quickly. This Ace of Pentacles, oh yeah, I see it now. It's the love. Some love is going to come in for you here very quickly. Either next week or the following weeks. And it's going to happen very quickly. And this is going to be like a fairy tale ending that you're having here with the last cycle that you are in. This is like blessings from you successfully completing. So you're stepping in. The theme for your week here is you're stepping into this new officially the new cycle is beginning. By the end of the week, the whole week you're going through this energy, and it's like you're having this and your outcome here is the fairy tale ending happening here for you. Love is coming in for you here by the end of the week or next week. I feel like it's by the end of this week. It could be like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. And it's coming in very quickly, very quickly. I had the Ace of Cups here, and I had this Eight of Wands, which is meaning very, very quick is coming in. And the Ten of Cups is a fairy tale ending, divine love. This is what it is, divine love. It's somebody that is going to allow you to gain much more clarity about your life. No, sorry, that happened first. So it's like it's coming in very quickly, then it's going to give you clarity, this love, about that this is a fairy tale ending for you. That this is a fairy tale ending for you here. And your life is not going to be anything like it was before. Of like you feeling disappointed, you feeling abandoned. You're going to feel blissed out in a very major way. Harmonious with the universe and where you're being led. And having a major breakthrough within your life. So, unexpected, yeah. But this is the result of doing personal development. When you go through it, it's not easy. It's not easy, believe me, I know for sure. Doing personal development can be very difficult. It doesn't suck. I wouldn't say it sucks. It makes you feel alive. Personal development. I feel like it's the most important thing to do in anyone's life is to develop yourself, your soul, to face your fears, to face the things that are hurting you, to face the things that are scary, and to go through them with love, and to accept the parts of you that were shunned by other people, that were shunned by even by yourself, and to accept them with love. It's not easy, definitely not easy, but it's very rewarding, and this is what's happening here for you. You deserve this. You deserve what's coming for you. Just remember to maintain your integrity as you move forward. Blessings are going to carry on coming in for you here. As you're moving forward, it's very clear to me, but you're going through all sorts of endings at this time, all sorts of releasing, letting go of all the pains that you've been through, so that you can be in more compassion, more caring, being able to show more loving feelings, not just to yourself, but to people in general. Transformation. You're going through a transformation period at this time, and where your physical world is shifting now. You've been through the inner transformation. That's why you just roll your eyes back when I said transformation. Like you've done it already. You've done the inner transformation. Whoever I'm reading for, you've already transformed inwards. Your inwards is transformed. You've learned again, you've mastered yourself. But now your external world is matching your internal world. So this was fantastic. I'm going to leave you a reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my website is down in the description. Other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you soon.